Welcome back to Let's Play Carthage Total War Carthage Campaign, episode the 167th with me, Squawker. And when we left off we had outmaneuvered the Egyptians in Libya, and we now stand poised to make further incursions as it seems their forces are running out. And we'd also captured Rhodes from, well, the Egyptians, or these rebels, so we now find ourselves even closer to victory with 2 regions to go. We're making our move on Sardis this turn as well, so we'll be attacking next turn, and looks like the Egyptians are actually now starting to send a response, which I welcome. So it looks like Tahaka may be saying hello to us as we end the turn, but well, that's good. I wanted the Egyptians' attention, so I'm glad to see they may be fighting back at long last. But we are launching invasions left, right and centre as we basically make our way to capture Sidon and secure my home territory that was once mine a very long time ago. So, without further ado, let's just get on with what we need to do today. In terms of battles, I think we're pretty much done for this turn anyway. Admiral Carthage, though, does have a move left, so I do feel like maybe taking down these 2 losers here, Shabaka Sota and Captain Tauntaun. But mainly because Shabaka Sota actually does have some value to me because he's a family member. But at the same time, I could just move and take Cyrene, and I could send my lovely diplomat who has lots of money to maybe bribe an army out of existence because, well, please accept. Pharaoh's friendship would be facilitated by a suitably large tribute in gold. Perhaps on reflection, it would be better to term it a gift. 21 grand just to get rid of these losers? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I can bribe over Shabaka Sota. Want to join a winning team, Shabaka Sota? Maybe that would work. Do you want to, you know, join up with a real winner? Let's see if that works. Nope. Ah, damn it. Right, I was going to hope that could work. Oh well. So it seems like we can maybe bribe things away. So maybe I can... Do I want to try Capua again? One last time on Capua. Right, relieve the siege. Right, try one more time to buy Capua, please. Right, sod it, right. Back under siege, but you know what? I don't want to fight because of all the fucking velites. Right, back under siege. And this time it's under siege for good. I'm not even going to bother trying again. Diplomat, go somewhere else. Go in Tarentum and stop existing or something, right. That's a pain. I can bribe away a shit Egyptian army, but I can't bribe away, well, these losers. Right, well. Tell you what, right, Balhana will be finished off Captain Coup. Abdonial Cartena, I want to make a move on Cyrene, because we've pretty much secured this area, so let's help ourselves to something as a little prize for our efforts. Right. Where are you at, Amilcus? You will arrive back in Lepsis Magna today, so right. Hiram, can you take your troops and just sit outside for a minute? Can you get back into Lepsis? Replenish your troops, like so. That's going to take us a few turns. But then you can basically borrow whatever I've trained here so far. That'll fill your army back out to capacity. That's excellent. So, Hiram, I know that you've basically lost all your troops now, but you do have more incoming from Dimidi, so, you know, isn't the end of the world for you. So can you get moving, and then can I get you any closer? Get you all the way down this wiggly little road with your great big fucking fuck off. Right, there we go. That's as far as you're gonna get. Right, cool. Right. What else may be occurring today then? Well, Balhana, I don't want to deal with Captain Coup just because he's just a bloody reject at this point, but right. You're going to move in, you're going to take this guy down, and you're going to do a damn good job of it. Just because, let's just kick him out. He's going to run away. That's fine. We'll have him cornered, except we can't do it till the next turn. Bloody brilliant, right. Anything we could do up here then? Rhodes, we're going to hold our position. Theododecles, do you want to get rid of the angry Egyptians who are angrily incoming to basically get in the way? So let's just get rid of all of those. Right, excellent. I probably would want to maybe... Have I actually not built a port at bloody Sardis, by the way? I want to find that out, because if I haven't, then I'm a bit concerned. Right, you guys are doing fine now. Anything to recruit here, by the way? Well, we'll do our end of turn admin in a minute. We are going to move our armies out, pretty much, though. I mean, Pergamon, you could probably move your army out, and we can rock up in Nicomedia now. And to be honest, while the Egyptians are starting to respond, I think if we play our cards right, we can be flexible enough to respond to any threats as they income, because we are... I mean, Taharka will turn up, but basically if Taharka makes it very obvious he's going to walk over to Pergamon, then I can very obviously remaneuver some troops to, well, put a stop to what his little game. Recruit some Poenes and basically wait further orders. I could probably send over reinforcements by Lazora if I wanted to. By Lazora is still in the process of recruiting though, so we are waiting on that army to be completed. Political Nephris, you know where you're going, so yeah, everyone really knows what we're doing at this point in time. I've got another lost little lamb here, by the way, but I don't have a little navy to deal with him. That's fine. Right, Admiral Martinez, by the way, you are carrying the most valuable cargo of all, so I'd rather you didn't hang around to, you know, play fun wars with the Egyptians. Keep moving, and the sooner you arrive at your destination, the better. Admiral Pharaoh, you're moving on Salamis, so you need to get a shift on as well. But yeah, I've got Egyptians to worry about now, and Admiral Yu, who is dealing... Oh god, you've got tapped out, haven't you? Right, you move there and get ready to join in the fight. You move... No, not this. You move there, and then we'll deal with Admiral Ptolemy. Excellent. And then just, I don't know, rock up in... Oh wait, you can't make it to Fermo. Actually, probably going to take him... Well, either way, you just keep moving. Pharaoh, you know what you're up to. Admiral Xenophanes, you're carrying another army, right? Kind of a bit weird that I'm using just random weak navies to do all this for me, but, well, that's the way it goes now, right? Keep moving, lads, just keep moving. Right, Admiral Jubal, get rid of this pirate. Thank you very much. And then try and move and link up with another navy, but I know that just doesn't happen in this game. You can move up and maybe police the Egyptians for a little bit. Philosophy, you just continue that blockade. Hannibal, you can move up and police the Egyptians as well. Bodashum, you can move here. Actually, I do have more naval strength than I originally said, didn't I? I've got lots of naval strength to use up. Right. Still, in terms of battles, like I said, there isn't really a lot for us to do. I mean, I could deal with those... things Captain Callus, which is just some really random troops. What have I got so far? Recruit a unit of cavalry and then we'll talk Turkey, right. Timerson, you need to be back in Patavium, by the way. Patavium is now full, so Patavium, I know you're always under rebellion and stuff because I can't trust you for 2 seconds, but retrain what you can, please. And then you're off on a walk over to Egypt, or these occupied Egypt, or whatever. Either way, you bet. Well, I'm gonna send this guy on a walk, but yeah. Either way, you be preparing to basically go for your marching orders because that's where you're off. Captain Abydos, can you make your way into Segestica and disband your troops, please? There we go. That should bring us a little closer to growth, hopefully. How are we doing now in Segestica? Just over halfway there now, I think. Yes, we are. Just over halfway there. Right, excellent. Rightio, so let's see what other towns and things need to be done because, well, I think we are pretty much at that stage where we are going to administrate our turn. So you're heading for Sardis, Halicarnassus. You need to do some more recruitment for me, please. So options here are a little limited, but we do have access to our long shield cavalry, so if we could just get another one of those guys in there, and then I'm not necessarily going to send you all the way up to here, but I am probably going to need you to basically reinforce and deflect Egyptians as they come. Admiral Bodestat, can you just move around and... As you can see, we've discovered Admiral Nakti, so we'll deal with him. Pergamon, you know what you're doing. Sparta, let's keep on recruiting the troops, please. Corinth, let's also keep on recruiting. Athens, let's also recruit. Larissa, you're fine. Thessalonica, let's keep it up. Lazora, let's keep it up. Apollonia and blah blah blah. You towns are fine. Patavium, you're fine. Arretium, anything to build? Not really. I look at these every time and, you know, I keep expecting there's going to be something new and exciting for me to build, but that's never really the case, is it? Tarentum, you need to start working on new troops. Croton as well, keep working on troops. Rome, keep recruiting as well, please. Let's go for... we're waiting on that temple to be built, aren't we? Get a few more Libyan spears, please. Right, Arretium, anything to build? Not really. Segesta, nah. Mediolanium, your army's pretty much ready to go at this point, barring a few more units. And what have we got so far? I could use some more Sacred Band in it. So I'll tell you what, Borobo's Sacred Band. And then you lot can also just hang around outside Batavium when this guy's ready to go. Mediolanium, could you just retrain those guys and then you're ready to go, basically, and then I've basically got another army on the field. And oh, hello there, Velocatus of Arusia. Have you come to annoy me? Well, of course you have. Right, I don't really have anything worth dealing with you right now, so I'm going to prepare a few troops and then I'll deal with you in my own time. So for now, can you just hang tight and I'll prepare an army, and can you just get rid of those local pirates, please?
Make ready for combat.
Excellent. Right. Nabomatis, Nabomatis, can you repair those guys when you're ready? You just go there. Oh, you got to sit a long way around now, aren't you? Right, whatever. We control these mountains, so it's fine. Nabomatis, can you retrain and then begin working on irrigation, please? Lemonum and Conde, you're fine. Oscar, you aren't doing anything, so let's make sure you're doing something. Upgrade your barracks, please, and then work on some long shields, please. Carthage Nova, you can dispatch your troops over now, please, so have them make their way up to Oscar. Numantia, you're doing great. Corduba, you could not retrain that, but you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna. You know what I'm gonna just do is with Corduba because I'm getting sick of looking at all this retraining. Right. So these guys synced up. Right. Let's just sync you guys up and then sync you guys up. So there we go. Right. Excellent. How's our public order doing here anyway? So doing alright. I might be able to disband some of these guys, right? I'll disband these two units because they're not worth my time anymore. And then, yeah, just get back to recruiting, please. There we go. Right. Scalabis, you're treading water, but you're holding steady, so that's fine. You can work on a Ludus Magna if you want to keep trying to improve Ludus's chances. Maybe if he has any kids, then we can make sure they don't turn out as horrible as he does. Tingy, let's work on something as well. I think I could use a few more Sacred Band from yourself, so if you could please do that. Serta, you need one more troop before I can send you on your way, so one more Sacred Band, please. Carthage, we've got loads of Sacred Band in this army now, so let's start working on some Poeni. Thapsus, actually no, don't even bother with Poeni, you know what, get Libyan Spears, we need Libyan Spears. And also do some retraining, please. Thapsus, you're doing okay. So we'll hold you out for a little longer, but then again you do need to do some recruitment as well, so get some more Sacred Band. Lepsis we have already dealt with today. Demidi we've dealt with. Nepta, you're holding your course, and oh my god, we're at the end of a turn and I still have 30 grand left. Maybe I can afford to maybe bribe away an Egyptian army, but I've already used up the moves of my diplomats, so it isn't really going to happen. You turn around and deal with Admiral, I don't know what I'm going to call him, Admiral Pillow Top or something. Anyway, he's gone. Right, cool. Right, so I think we're ready to move on to the next turn. We've made a few moves against the Egyptians. We're going to make our move on Cyrene next, as well as Sardis. And once we take those two territories, we actually win the campaign anyway. It doesn't end until Sidon is mine. Need to have my homelands back. Gotta have them. Anyway, let us move on to the next turn and observe the Egyptian fight back, if you could call it that.
Leaving the army.
Oh, Egypt, have we just stopped playing anymore? Come on. So I didn't notice they still have a lot of troops in Libya, which means taking Libya itself might not be easy, but then again, the more troops that are making their way over here, the less are going to be annoying me at Sidon. Or Sidon, or whatever we're going to call it. Anyway, Philosia Illyria wants to join up because, let's face it, we have a winning team. Welcome to a family, son. Oh my god, how many people came of age today in Carthage? It's like a bloody family reunion and everyone looks the same, which is kind of freaky, right? Where are those faction announcements? Who's had like the 1,000,000 kids? Right, Feudodecles lol. Oh god. Jubagis got a Heapsulmaneka, all came of age. So this is probably all of them here. Can make a... It's like being fucking Gaul in there, bloody warlord spam. Juba actually got married immediately as well. Feudodecles lol has a doubtful courage. Heapsulmaneka also has doubtful courage. Heapsulmaneka has an age retainer. Priest of Baal. Oh god, that's lots. Right. Right. We'll play the apprentice or something and try and work out where we're putting all these dudes. But yeah, hell of a lot of Egyptians making their way over. So it should be a bit concerning really, but I think I can take them. By the way, money, 82,000 grand now, so we're going to break the economy. Where did that other guy go actually? Is he... I bet he's fucked off back to Libya. I bet it's because I'm making a move on Cyrene. They're really offended. Well, actually, Shabaka Soa is now basically surrounding me, so makes it a bit weird what move I want to do. But taking Cyrene means I don't have to trail all the way back to Lepsis for reinforcements, so definitely taking Cyrene. By the way, Armenia is allegedly advanced, and I'm going to basically have a little chat with them now. Make your way into Carthage and open up negotiations with the Armenians. I want them to be my friends. If they're going to whore themselves out to everyone, then they can do it to me as well. It says Liapos, except we don't seem to have the opportunity to do that, but maybe we can demand they start a fight with Egypt. Oh wait, we can only start a fight with these people. Well, I'm not really in the mood for starting fights with Parthia, so right. I think they've still got their balls cut off by the Egyptians. Maybe I could just make a demand that they give me something. Can you give me all your territories, please? Please name a price for giving me all of this shit, please. Well, alright. Obviously, they can only give me... Actually, no, they can give us free... Alright, yeah, because they have on 4 territories. Right. This is basically going to be a joke offer at this point, but yeah. Please give me all these territories because you don't deserve them anymore. We will not bow to your demands. Conqueror's justice is no justice at all. That will be the first step along this road. Right, fine. Still calls me esteemed one, right? Well, how about you give me Assyria, which is... I don't know what it is. I'll guess. What would you need for perhaps... Nah. Right.
Yes,
the Armenians are not nice people after all. Right, anyway, construction report. Shit was built, such as a catapult range, an academy, some sewers, a wooden wall, a temple to Milkat, let's build that up, and also a temple of Baal, let's also build that up. Right, cool. Next on the list, recruitment report. Here's a recruitment report. Libyan spearmen from Carthage. Oscar made me some long shield cavalry. Demidi some war elephants. Patavium some Poenes. Arimium some long shield cavalry. Bilosaurus some Libyan spears. Larissa some sacred band cavalry. Aretium some sacred band. Rome some Libyan spears. Pergamon some Poeni infantry. And Halicarnassus some long shield cavalry. And some marriage. Right. Quite a few things to do this turn, sort of. First as first, we're gonna try and... Oh god, we could win today! Shit, we could! I'm gonna take Sardis and Cyrene this turn. We're gonna get to see the victory video! And then we get to play for even longer because I'm still not satisfied with what I have done yet. If you do want to call it a day here, my friends, then I'm completely happy with that. If you want to stick around for the epilogue, then please keep on watching, but yeah. Victory is today! It's Victory Day! How amazing! We can now basically effectively cement our position as the unquestioned biggest, best empire in the world. So we'll do that very shortly. First things first, we need to play the apprentice. So, my name is Lord Sugar, or Lord Carthage. And I've got 6 fucking useless dudes with beards and 1 who, well, 2 who actually don't have beards. Sitting around, hoping to become the next big dude in my empire. Let's find out what these people can contribute to the family and where they're going to be distributed, because this is a bit overpopulated now. And I'm kind of getting to that point actually where I'm near enough getting a governor in every town. But Cirta doesn't have a governor. Right, so question 1. Who wants to govern Cirta? Let's have a look. Gisco Hadus is actually currently governor of Carthage, so he is exempt today. Bodnilcat Cartena is planning to be a commander, but I see he's gaining management traits, so perhaps it could be him. Oh, Theododecles Lol. He's a bit of an everyman. He understands his strategy and tactics, but his doubtful courage could be a little bit of a hindrance, as it manages my popularity to the people, but I think that's something idiots who have senates deal with. But it could mean he may be a little unsure of himself in battle. Philosia Aliera is just a commander. He'd be useless. Himso Manika. He's young, has a very sulky face, and a lot of things, but he doesn't have a chin, so he's only really good for governing. Even then, he will only be trusted with a backwater. Himso, you'll be the first to make a move. Make your way to Nepta. You'll be ordered to govern that town, and that is my final say on the matter. So make your way down there. You will be dealt with another day. Right. Let us continue playing The Apprentice. So, who was the last one we haven't looked at yet? Jubagisco. He comes with not a lot really. He comes with 2 influence. But apparently he is quite good with his morality. But he's unlucky. His positivity though makes him pleasure to work under. It even gives him additional morale on the battlefield. He's also a bloody, which gives him additional command, but he is also frugal and trusty. Juba, I can see you may be better off as a governor. However, your lack of scrolls gives me a concern. You will govern, but you'll only govern a town I don't really care about. Does Dimidi have a governor? No, it doesn't. Juba, well done. You've won yourself the ability to govern Dimidi, which implies I don't care about the city. I kind of do, but at the same time, it's kind of just in it doing its own thing right now. So, please make your way to Dimidi and enjoy governing it. Right. Who have I got left? Theododecles Lol and Bodnilcat. Bodnilcat, you will govern Cirta. Make your way over. Right. That leaves me with 3 people. So, a governor, a commander, and a bit of an everyman. So, Bodnilcat. I may need you in a fight soon, or we have a lot of Egyptians on the way. I want you to make your way. Oh wait, Tingi has a governor. Right, you're not going to Tingi. I want you to make your way to Thapsus and await further orders. Since Zalmoxis has proved himself more of a governor, you will prepare your troops and you will lead an assault on the Egyptians. Philosia Aliera, you will govern, well, you will command the army that comes out of Carthage. Right. And that was a very boring version of The Apprentice. Right. I think today we'll just do it. I think today we'll just declare victory and then we'll deal with this conga line of Egyptians another day. But yeah, that really is actually where we are at. We are about to take our 50th province. So that's a momentous achievement for us before we enter the epilogue of this campaign, which is the final push on Sidon. So, I guess we should do it really. It's there and waiting for us, but which towns do I take in fact? Nicomedia and Sardis will complete this, and actually having Cyrenia is strategic, but leaves me with a fucking little bump there. I think I'll do Nicomedia and Sardis. I mean, how hard is Cyrenia going to yeah, Cyrenia, look, either town doesn't have a garrison, so this is going to be an unclimactic finish unfortunately, but well, an unclimactic sort of finish, but yeah. Nicomedia and Sardis will be taken. This will secure my foothold on Asia Minor, and this is where we will sort of call it a day on this area, for all I intended to do was to gain a considerable foothold on the coastline in order to draw the Egyptians away from here. But since all the Egyptians are fucked off over here for some reason into Libya, then this plan has actually been a waste of my time. But held myself to all these towns which were actually making buckets of money. Yeah, buckets of money, as you can see. Actually was quite good because now we are unquestionably rich. Anyway, initiate your siege, Agiricus. You've always been a very, very loyal general of mine. Do me proud today. And we even get to take down a family member. It becomes sweeter. Ooh, 2 for 2! Heruban Philopaptor, sorry. Who has quite a lot of people. And he seems to be one of Egypt's finest governors if he looks something like a chimp. And he's also backed up by Amiritus Philotia, who just isn't very lucky. So, we'll watch him die of an onager shot, probably. So, yeah, it is 6 to 1 in my favour. Agiricus, conquer the town, please. And bring me to my penultimate step towards victory.
Today is a day for brave deeds, so that our fame will be known from one end of the world to another. Wherever men admire courage, our names will be known. Some of us may soon be dead, but the survivors will drink to their memory. So, fight with honor. That way, you are remembered with honor.
Okay, man. Fight with honor. Spread my fame from the ends of the world. But to be honest, we are probably known all over the world now for our amazingness. Another one of these Egyptian citadels needs bringing down. But then again, it's not really a citadel when I don't even pay for roads. But you know what I mean. Either way, looks like we have a clear path to the stronghold today. We march through the stupid arch, and then we basically reach the plaza. There is a gatehouse to deal with, of course, but to be honest, we will have plenty of ammo for dealing with towers and shit. So, onagers, prepare yourselves for battle. You get yourselves lined up there, and we will prepare you to do what you do best. Poennies, you will be leading the assault as usual. I could use a sacred band, but to be honest, Poennies, you do it better. Everyone else, please make your way to the back of the battlefield. We will not be using you, except we will. Iberians, you will be policing the archers once more. You do a good job of that last time. Sacred Band Cavalry and Agiricus Manica, you will be maybe helping out with the generals. So, have yourselves ready. But you lot are all that's needed. Everyone else will be withdrawn from the battle as soon as it starts, which is all of these dudes. So let's just have you line up here or something. And basically you get to retreat. It seems extremely cocky that I'm doing this, but they're not needed. Simple as. Initiate the battle, please. Right, you lot, bog off. You lot, please initiate the assault on the walls. Bring them down. And where are those archers, by the way? Well, we've got one of the generals over here. They're actually both here. Good. They'll be coming down. Seems like the archers are defending the walls, but they've decided to defend as far away as possible. So, what the method in their thinking is, I don't know. And basically, the rest of the archers are on the plaza. This means we'll have to be a little faster this time. We're basically going to go for brute tactics. We're going to speed our way in. I mean, it could just really be all on the cavalry. So you know what? Long shields. I'm going to keep you in maybe for a little longer. So, but everyone else, you've got the day off, right? Anyway, artillery's going to pound away at the walls, try and get those busted down. If anything tries to come and defend the breach, they will also be met with, well, many stones being thrown at them by my artillery. But that's really how we're going to play it. But I actually don't know what his cavalry's up to. Maybe building these archers wasn't a good idea because your men clearly haven't mastered the art of walking through them properly. To be honest, I'm actually going to order my artillery to bring that thing down. I don't like looking at it.
Your soldiers
It
are
offends
through the
me.
enemy walls.
Right.
Show no mercy. Order them to finish the defenders.
Bring down the tower. Just get that done nice and quick, please. Right, that's the tower dealt with. Excellent. Right, artillery. Bring this stupid arch down. Seriously, it offends me. I want it down. I don't like it. It's tacky. doesn't fit with a keeping of a local area. It just does not. So we're just going to bring it down because I said so. I mean, it seems to be missing it a lot, but we're doing it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this thing isn't fireproof actually. I'll tell you, maybe if we try setting fire to it, it might come down a little better. Because right now it just seems to be not dying. So there we go, fire makes things better. Either way, if I can just set fire to it, that just keeps me happy. Some other things may happen to catch fire by the way as a side effect, but that's life. Either way, this thing isn't killing. I think it's invincible. That's a shame because I just don't like it. And it seems really stupid as well. Probably should have used some of the ammo by the way of killing these guys, but oh well, whatever. Right. Artillery, you tried and failed to blow up this really annoying thing. You actually didn't set fire to a single thing, so either you're really safe or you're just being really inefficient today. Either way, I hope we can reach this through here, because it looks like it isn't supposed to be a road because of these trees, but could you guys make your way into the city, please, and prepare for the next stage of battle? Iberians, could you line up here and hold off any archers that happen to come over and get in my way, basically. I'll bring the cavalry in once we've secured the area. Looks like the archers are opening fire on us and they are getting a couple of kills. But if we basically march quickly, we may be able to cut them off. And may even be able to send the Iberians up the tower. That'd be better for me, but yeah. Lost a couple of Poennies here, unfortunately, today because of the archer fire. Right. Got a better idea then, right. Iberians, get yourselves up there. And keep those Pharaoh's bowmen busy, because I don't want them spending all their ammo just on wasting me. So I'm losing a few troops here, and I need these guys for bringing down the general's bodyguard. Poennies, keep making your way up here. Just focus on your task at hand, please. Lost quite a few of you to archer fire today, which is annoying, but then again I was more interested in blowing up stupid, silly archers than I was actually looking after the welfare of my own men. So, I'll take the blame on that one. Either way, get yourselves up there.
Your men have taken the walls! Now the way to your victory is clear!
Right. Got my Iberian infantry on their way to attack. It seems that archer fire actually doesn't do them a lot of good, but they may be able to do something good for themselves. So, we're holding steady. Oh God, they're just going to keep fucking... Yeah. Surprised they aren't just shooting themselves doing all of this, really, but... Right, we're just going to go for that, but they're going to be forced to fight in a minute. And there goes their commander. Well, you got no one to discipline you a lot anymore. Oh, wow, you got for the fire now. Wow. Classy. Right, Poennies, where are we at? We've almost made it to a plaza. Right, Poennies. I want you to arrange your formation to control this corner of a plaza here, like so. And that'll be enough to get the attention of the enemy general. They'll come in and try and attack you, but if they hit you from the front and you keep your spears out, you'll be absolutely fine. Those Pharaoh's bowmen, by the way, have stopped being absolute munters, and they are now just fighting me sword to sword. But it looks like my Iberians aren't doing very well. Then again, Iberians aren't a suitable matchup for them anyway, so I wasn't really expecting victory. But it keeps them away for a little longer, so they're not mowing down all my Poennies. That's fine by me. The Iberians are just being sacrificial today. Right, you lot keep moving in. We are being hit by more Pharaoh's bowmen, so I recommend we do get a move on, because basically I don't want to be sat around being pinged off by fucking archers. That nothing gripes me more than that. I mean, in terms of level of annoyance, it's almost on the same level as watching my villagers get killed on Age of Empires. That is my fucking trigger bomb there. That pisses me off to, like, the ultimate extent. Right, you lot, we're being engaged by the enemy general. You've managed to keep your spears up, though, so you may be able to bring him down. And you lot, just focus on bringing down those Pharaoh's bowmen, force him into a cycle of skirmishing. Right, you lot, surround the general and bring him down. I'm bringing in my cavalry now. And by the way, we lost these guys. They didn't make it. They just lost their battle, but at the same time they are fighting to the death, so it could go either way really, but to be honest, it looks like my Iberian infantry did not really have a good day today. Right.
The enemy general was a fool! He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
And then your one died right after anyway. Good. They are now out of generals. Right, keep on focusing on your tasks at hand, men. You've got to do what you've got to do. As in, finish this campaign and give me my victory at long last. So, here we go. Pharaoh's bowmen, they're not doing too well against me. Right, guys, you brought down that cavalry absolutely supremely. Surround the enemy and finish him off, please. I mean, really, we are just playing this battle fast forward because, let's face it, doesn't really a lot for us to watch today. It is literally a case of basically slomming the enemy down into nothing. And we can now just win. Excellent. We'll hold the plaza, conquer the city outright. Looks like we are sending the Pharaoh's bowmen over to figure out what I'm doing. So, cavalry, would you like to go and have the honours of finishing them off, please? Because I think you should have that honour of finishing off these scumbags who have actually wiped out all my Iberian infantry. That's not really fantastic for me, but I can live without them. What I can live with is watching these guys get wrecked, but this stupid fucking arch I couldn't take down is ruining my camera angles. Either way, archers get wrecked. Kill them all, men. Just kill every last one of them. All of them.
Cowards, run! You have won a significant victory, although your soldiers nearly allowed the enemy to win.
It's only a narrow victory because I decided to kneecap myself by sending half of my army home, but okay. Yeah, we won really. Maybe took a few more losses than necessary because maybe I was just being a little cocky and clumsy in my leadership, but at the same time, well, the Egyptians clearly aren't doing the effort to defend these areas, so why do I need to make that much of an effort attacking? Well, maybe because this guy's still hanging around, but he'll be dealt with. Okay, retrain your men and prepare for any possible Egyptian retaliation, but I will warn you now, that's unlikely. And replace those Iberians with some Libyan spears, please. Right, excellent, you're fine. One more territory to go. One more lovely little territory to go. And then, I am the Imperator. There's less than 300 turns left in the campaign, by the way. But you know what? It may have taken me longer than my Julii campaign to win. But I'm happy with where I am. Very happy. I mean, look at this lovely empire I have. Iberia. Pretty much all of Gaul. Italia. All of the Greek world. Africa. Most of it. And now the coast of Asia Minor. That is what I like to call a successful result. And I will move on Sidon next and ensure Dido's revenge is fully enacted. But for now, moving on Sardis and cement my position as unquestioned world superpower. Because let's face it, I'm not Emperor of the world. There's still these two fucking dickbags hanging around. So I'm not, you know, I don't rule everything, but you know, I'll be unquestionably the most powerful of the lot. Anyway, stone walls, our artillery will be able to take this down. Move in for the kill. And we're against Captain War again. We haven't dealt with him in a while, so here he is. He has archers and a chariot. Okay. You know what we're doing. This time, instead of, by the way, dicking around, maybe blowing up archers, we'll dick around and blow up all the archers. You know, we're upgrading it from archers to archers. Or Pharaoh's bowmen, as they like to call themselves, but whatevs. As long as they're all dead, I'm happy.
The bloody day has come. This will be the last for many, come what may. Our enemies will fall today. Now to arms. Harden your hearts and think of your loved ones. Think of all who wish to see you again. Think of these and we will have victory.
Okay, man. We will have victory today. We will have the half of the ultimate victory. So, please initiate your deployment. And yes, I do have elephants, but no, I do not see a use for them today. Right, so which angle are we on today? Actually, this one's a bit different. Ooh, fancy. I mean, this time, what are we dealing with? A big old Egyptian thing on a hill. Okay, that's interesting enough, but anyway, we have a plaza here, and ooh, a big temple of Osiris. I think Baal sounds like a better person to have ruling this over this town. Anyway, we have a few angles of attack. We can't take this one, which has a direct obvious route, but then again, we actually still have a direct obvious route anyway. through these, these are fucking horrible roads. But either way, we could blow our entry here, up the street, in we go, done and dusted. So that's what we're going to do. So artillery, prepare to fire upon the walls, please. We'll have you set up here. Now we're just fighting archers and a chariot today, so preferably the Libyan spearmen, you'll be in this battle as well today. But then it's just going to be on the Poennes to deliver us final victory. Because as we all know, Poennes are basically kryptonite to chariots. Everyone else, you may basically maybe not take part, but general, have a longer shield standing by just in case you are needed. And then elephants, probably unlikely I'm going to use you, but I'm going to keep you around really as a final solution. And then you lot, like here, you will be sent home because you are not needed in this battle. You are not of direct use to me, so we'll just keep you away for now. Anyway, let us start this battle, please. Right, you lot, retreat. Artillery, open fire on the wall, please. By the way, in terms of deployment, the enemy has decided to go over here. I know I want to play that old comedy routine we have where they get flattened by the wall, but, well, they picked the wrong wall. We also have the chariots just mooching around in the city, and the rest of the Pharaoh's bowmen are over there. We are going to have to basically move in hard and fast in order to secure victory today, but that's how I like to play it, so, that isn't really, I'm more slow and cautious, but you know what I mean. Anyway, keep it up, men. Bring the wall down, bring the tower down, and then we'll try and bring a few men down. Just depends where they decide they want to deploy. Either way, this wall is coming down quite comfortably. You know what, artillery, maybe just give it a second, and then you're going to blow it up anyway, aren't you? Yeah, more or less. I was going to say, maybe if we hold off, these guys are probably going to stand in a really stupid position. Yeah, I really should have been more patient. Oh well. They are going to try and open fire on us, so that's a little bit annoying. But I think we'll be able to survive this. Men, maybe if you could just pull your formation back a little bit, though. Just for your own safety. Right, artillery, keep trying to push in.
Luck and the gods smile upon you.
I think you might just squash a couple of them.
Are breached.
Okay, artillery, open fire. And use extreme prejudice, please. Bring down that tower quickly as well if you can. But get at least one volley out against these guys. Perfect. Right, you got your hit. Right. Disable your fire shots. You've scared them off. Excellent. Just bring down that tower and then we can make our next move. And then we're going to play more Darwinism actually because it looks like the enemy wants to have another go. Bring down that wall. You might be able to... Oh, wait. Where are they going now? Okay, they're not going to go for Darwinism. They're actually going to be smart and deploy there. But artillery, just keep it up really. I mean, they're effectively wasting their ammo on you anyway. I mean, oh no, they might slightly set fire to my wooden onagers, except they barely seem to be able to start anything. So these archers are not very good at their job. I mean, they're setting fire to the engineers as well, which is, I know, kind of tragic, but at the same time, well, we seem to bring more engineers that are necessary. So, yeah. Keep it up, artillery. More of them you kill, the better you do. They are running off again. I don't know why they keep trying to reposition themselves, so hold fire for a minute. Where are they going? I think they want another round with this wall, right? Give them another round with this wall, please. I mean, I think they'll just move back again, but I honestly can't gauge what they're up to, so we'll just make another breach for the hell of it, really. I mean, if they want me to just start breaching their walls left, right, and centre, then that's fine, but they're not stood close enough for me to do it. That's a shame. Right, we're coming back for another round. Give them another volley, lads. Oh, we might have set fire to something, by the way. But whatever we set fire to, I don't know. Either way, artillery, just keep going at it. See if we can bring them down. I honestly don't know what the Egyptians want at this point in time. I think honestly, what they want to do is just not try. That's what I'm just picking up from here now. Because basically, they put them in an awkward position. I mean, they haven't even put them on the walls, which is a little strange in a way. Onagers, you want to just finish it off, please? Come on. Got a little bit more ammo left. You may as well use it. You can get out of here, though. Right. Now, here's how I'm going to play it. So, my artillery is just about done now. It's got another shot left in it, and it's done. Right. General, I want you to speed in and kill the general. Simple as that. Artillery, could you get out of there? General's going to push in. He's basically going to bull rush the enemy. I'm bringing in my Libyan spears now, but basically we're going to bull rush these Pharaoh's bowmen and force them away. Because what I don't want them to do is just sit in this gap and just basically start sniping my men as they come. We've learnt that from the other siege now. See, we're learning new tactics. So keep moving as well. Just bull rush them, like I said. We usually win or die on our charge bonuses with these cavalries, so let's just keep moving. I mean, they're not really cavalry designed for a prolonged fight, if you get what I mean. But they are shaken up, so let's just try and push them over the edge and secure our victory. It looks like we've got some company incoming now. I don't know where the other units are, actually. We've got one over here, and the other loser is... Actually, he's here now, so he may come and deal with us, but at the same time, I don't think he will. I think we're alright then. Right, enemy is in retreat now. They are in flight, so you can have a go at them if you want. The more of them you kill, the better you've done. But yeah, if you could kill them all, that would be preferable, really. So just give it a good go, really. Either way, another town is falling to me. The Egyptians cannot hold on to their lands. Their empire is too big and bloated to be of any good to them. And I am just sat here now trimming away at their tender nether regions. Alright, cavalry, you could just pull it back a little bit, because what I don't want to happen is you to get smackarooned, all that lovely good stuff. Right, Poenes, I want you to move in and prepare to assault the town centre, please. Get yourselves in there and get ready. Long shields, can you converge here and prepare for the next move, please? I'm trying to wait and see what the chariots get up to, if I'm honest, because they're being a little bit of a mystery in terms of their motivations, kind of just spreading themselves around a little bit. So maybe Libyan spears, if we could, because you're already in the city, could we make a formation here and maybe get the attention of those chariots? Because you would be suitable for bringing them down, because the chariots actually are coming to say hello to the general in single line formation for some reason. So General, could you just pull back a little bit, because I would rather not there be tears on this day. I mean, there's going to be bloodshed, of course, but I want any tears being shed to be shed by the Egyptians as they realise they've just fucked themselves over. So if you could just get out of there, just to, you know, it's just for your own safety. I mean, cavalry, you just convene here for the minute. I mean, if you're really quick, actually, you can just basically sneak up here. So cavalry, you go that way. Being over there. Well, not you, General. General. Not you. I know you want to play with chariots and fucking massacre them, but it's a bit risky to your personal health. And to be honest, the spearmen are very capable of just walking in and cleaving them on. So let the spearmen do what they're supposed to do, please. And your orders have not been completed. You have never completed the orders. Right, get moving. Come on. There's always orders to complete. Right. Cavalry, if you can gather up here, please, you will be able to basically prepare for the final order against the Pharaoh's bow. I mean, honestly, I think the cavalry could just finish it on their own, really. But spearmen, if you could just basically focus on bringing down these guys, you'd be absolutely fantastic to me. Poenes, you know what? Just hold your position there. Just hold your position there. I don't think you're needed at this point. I think I could win it with the cavalry now. So cavalry is getting ready to strike the Pharaoh's bow. I mean, I know I'm using long shields. Hey, I like to kneecap myself. What gives? I mean, I've been feeling like things have been getting too easy now. I mean, we've gone from... I mean, God. We're now at the beginning when we're just grappling for basic survival because everything had gone wrong, and now we're basically just winning. Right, cavalry, I notice the Pharaoh's bowmen have opened fire on you. Let's get moving and make sure that they're not getting any nasty little bits of firing on you. At least I think you were actually shot at by the gatehouse. But basically, I think the Pharaoh's bowmen are getting in position to attack you anyway. So, don't give them the opportunity, please. Bring them down. Oh my God, what is going on here with this road and this arch? My God. Whoever's governing this city, I hope he doesn't play City Skylines or something, because if he got into my save games, he'd make my cities look like shite. By the way, a new DLC for City Skylines drops next week. I'm looking forward to it very much. It's actually going to fix a lot of things that I kind of had a gripe with, but not all of them, but oh well, you can't have everything. Right, spearmen, keep working down that chariot. You lot, how are we doing over here? We are pretty much bringing the Pharaoh's Whirlwind down into that thing. Excellent. Keep it up. Captain Wah still lives, but, well, I don't give a wah. So, how are we doing? Oh, there he goes.
Enemy general has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
He wasn't a general, he was a captain, right? Lads, let's move on to the plaza now and sweep up whatever's left. The enemy has fallen, or they've crippled themselves with bad pathfinding because the city wasn't designed properly. Either way, keep moving in. Libyan spears, if you want to move on to the plaza as well, you are very welcome to do so, because I'm assuming you've basically at this point killed all the chariots, so, and I know the rest of them are just lurking over here where they are trying to do quite a bit of nasty harm to me, actually, but we're going to bring them down like the bloody rejects they are. Kill all of them. I only accept a total victory for my final victory here. That's all of them. Are they all down? Excellent.
And there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
I hope you're cheering most heartily, men. You've secured me a very big title today. You have secured us as the unquestioned ruler of the Mediterranean. We are now kings of the Mediterranean. The family of Gisco, Volubis, Clupea, and all the rest of them, or Manica, and of Barca, now rule everything we could ever want. And yet we crave more. But that more will be dealt with soon. For now, Kilitsable Neferis, your house will be honoured in our larger house of Carthaginian ruling families. But we did it very well. Those 94 men who laid down their lives as well will be most fondly remembered. But you did a fantastic job, my men. Let us now go and collect our crown and our victory.
Glorious victory! Settlement captured!
The world is ours, and so is victory. No other power can threaten the greatness that Carthage has achieved under our inspired and profitable leadership. This is a day to celebrate and to consider the shape of the world under its new Carthaginian overlords. And that is true. We can now reshape the world to our heart's content. As you can see, Chryseis himself, who has recently grown a beard, now sits on his chair and looks over all he rules. We have done it, and we will continue playing. For now, exterminate the town and establish firm rule. And we did also, as a little bonus, capture a wonder. The Temple of Artemis now belongs to us. We now hold the Temple of Artemis, which has given us a bonus to building religious buildings, which is something we do a lot of. So, that's it. We've won. We are the Imperator of the world, King of the Mediterranean. Our empire now sits unquestioned, and now all that really remains is it's grown to its extent, but will it stand the test of time? Well, I feel like it will. But we will look into its first steps as unquestioned ruler on the next episode, my friends. But for now, if you wish to end it here, then all I can say is thank you for watching this series, the second series of Rome Total War. It has been an absolute pleasure making this. I will miss making this, even though I'm on to recording the epilogue, but you know what I mean. I will miss striving for victory here, since this has really been an absolute whirlwind of a campaign, going from ruling some scattered territories to being conquered by the Brutii to rebuilding ourselves to a point where we had to retake Iberia, then lead a war of liberation across Africa, and then taking our revenge on Rome with a little conquest of Greece somewhere wedged in. It's really been an absolute wild campaign. And the next campaign we will undertake is Medieval 2 Total War, as I have said. So, a faction vote will be up probably at the end of this week. I will go over the rules and deadlines at that point, and we will begin playing that game in June. It will most likely be starting when I actually have a week off work in June, so it's probably going to do that. So I'm going to do a big block of 10 episodes to get things kicked off. So we're going to go a few weekends without Total War. So I might upload some random Total War content, but that may not be the case, because I feel like this month I actually have neglected my general Let's Play content quite a lot. So I want to do a bit of a catch-up on all of that, because some people are beginning to wonder where new episodes of stuff are. So yeah. But yeah, we've done it. We've won. We now rule unquestioned. But there's only one little thing left to satisfy. We may have averted the prophecy of Baal and all of that, but we have one matter left to deal with, and it isn't Capua. Dido's revenge once more must be completed. She was driven from her homeland of Phoenicia a long time ago by the nasty men of the desert. Now we take our revenge. The Egyptian Empire sits on Sidon and desecrates it every day. We must retake it. Chryseris is leading the final war host to the town as we speak. So next time, on the epilogue, we will do the campaign against Sidon. The campaign to retake our homeland. But if this is where you are leaving us, then once more, I bid you a good day. Have a fantastic evening. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed playing, recording, editing and making this series. And I look forward to potentially seeing you on the next series of Total War on this channel. But for now, I wish you goodbye.
above all! The gods watch us today! Be sure they are not ashamed by your actions! Now advance!